welcome back to Chasing Trophies. We're getting closer and closer to the Super A's. The group stages are coming to a close. We kind of know the lineups now. There's still a game left, Pakistan, Namibia, to ensure the final team who it's going to be. Will it be USA? Will it be Pakistan? Australia have been confirmed knocked out because the Zimbabwe Island game was washed out. India will be playing Netherlands as well. We'll chat about that. Faz is joining us. Faz, apart from Australia, it was pretty predictable, the Super 8. So looking forward to it. But the Australia miss will be a big one in terms of the context of the World Cup.
Yeah, man, I think this World Cup has been a bit more dramatic. Yeah, in terms of events, expected like 90% से आ गया एक Australia out of script चलेगा बोल सकते हैं. But the way this World Cup has panned out, it was a little bit more dramatic than what we expected. Initially the games जिस तरीके से play out हुए, you saw USA giving India a tough time. Pakistan, Netherlands, maybe you could say that was expected. But there have been close battles in this game, exactly like we mentioned, like Australia getting knocked out, Zimbabwe doing the unthinkable, and then Sri Lanka as well, man. Like I think the way they pulled up a definitely crazy chase after what we thought Australia was going to run away with one side, Afghanistan, South Africa. So this World Cup has been amazing from that standpoint. But yes, more or less, it's the teams what we expected. The only change is Australia is out of the World Cup and Zimbabwe in this World Cup, and I think very, very good achievement for them on that front.
Yeah, 100%, man. A very good achievement for Zimbabwe. They've been amazing, and it's good to see. Like historically, we used to watch them a lot, and now they're doing well, and hopefully they can get consistent. For India, I mean, we're one loss away from a lot of toxic stuff, but let's enjoy this, man. The way they're playing cricket right now, they're playing incredible cricket. Ishan Kishan's been outstanding form. Jasprit Bumrah, a lot of talk about him as he missed, but you saw, man, prime Bumrah was unbelievable against Pakistan. Hardik Pandya was great in the power play. They finished the game. Now they're going to play against Netherlands. They're just more of the same. Maybe you try a couple of changes, otherwise more of the same from India.
100% by like this is the closing and like closing of the group stages. We've already qualified. It'll be a relaxed atmosphere. There were a lot of nerves, but a lot of tension levels were high because of what was at stake in terms of the emotions in the stadium against our Pakistani team. The battle is historic and stuff like that. But now it probably be a more relaxed atmosphere. Ahmedabad mein hai, so relatively runs are there on offer. A little relatively maybe a flatter wicket or maybe a bit of turn has been seen there. And maybe, like you said, a few changes. You would see Arshdeep coming back. Bumrah might be rested. Kuldeep might sit out, and Siraj might get an opportunity. From the top order, I really don't see, unless they want Ishan Kishan to have a rest and probably get Sanju in, because they would want Abhishek to get a few runs under his belt. Rinku will persist again with the same thing. I don't know about Tilak. People are calling for his form, but I still feel like you could give him this kind of a game to get in a rhythm. So expecting a few changes, but yeah, again, just finishing it off, doing a undefeated streak again that we've continued on for so long to carry on maybe.
Yeah, 100%, man. And I think from India's point of view, like, there will be some challenges in the Super 8s. There's South Africa there, West Indies there, Zimbabwe is there as well. Do you feel that there's a potential banana skin, or there's a potential game which can give India, some difficulty?
I think from the get-go, India just has to take every game that it comes. Personally, as a fan in me, I'm very confident on this team. But like as an opposition, I'm not going to undermine anyone. West Indies has beaten us in the past 2016 pay. They've beaten us. We come under pressure in certain situations when there's knockout. Aapne, in the beginning of the video, you said a line that one bad game and we're abusing heavy, right? We'll get abused heavy, the Indian team, I mean. And this is the same thing Rohit Sharma said in 2023 World Cup. अभी सब बोल रहे हैं कि यार greatest captain ये वो, अभी एक मैच हारूंगा और गाली पड़ेगी, which in hindsight, against Australia we lost, and moe वो गाना तो जिस तरीके से मशहूर हुआ था. So that is something that I don't want to go back. I'm confident, but I'm not going to be overwhelmed by my confidence in saying that no. I think West Indies have batting depth. Musabhai, you are the one who pointed out Gutekesh Moti, and I think he's a solid pick. Akil Hussain and Rostin Chase, these guys know how to bowl in India. If there's a bit of hint of turn on offer, they're technically also very good, and they can all bat. All of them can bat. Like till 9-10, they have a batting. West Indies. The captain is a very good player as well. Ospin Shea, hope he's done well. He got a 50 in the last game. So there's confidence there. There's confidence in their middle order. Shimron Hetmeyer knows these conditions very well. So I think from West Indies standpoint, I will be a little bit moving on to South Africa. SN Ahmedabad, Devol Brevis hai unke paas, will not gotten runs yet. If he gets going, we saw the final of the Sundial Eastern Cape where he almost took us out of the game, and obviously we had better players there, but like you know what I mean. Like they have game changers in South Africa. From Tewol Brevis, David Milner is having blood on his teeth probably कि भाई मेरा 2024 का बदला चाहिए, so he's probably saying 22 का मैच चाहिए आगा जी, he's probably ready to waiting for some revenge. So I'm not going to take anyone light, and even Zimbabwe for that matter, we've seen them, when a minnow team, or I won't say minnow, but when Zimbabwe, the team that they are right now, एक पत्थर से पत्थर मारे चिंगारी निकली वैसा वाला है. They won against they beat Oman, then they beat Australia. If they beat Sri Lanka in the last one, they'll come and there'll be momentum carrying them forward. So
Hmm.
psychologically we charge. So that's always a very scary opposition to face, when they're just emotionally driven or they're charged by momentum that could come and trigger us. Again, I don't say that India is not the strongest team. They're definitely the strongest team, undefeated. But these are all scenarios that I've already planned out and said, "के भाई कहीं भी कहीं किसी को मैं अंडरमाइन नहीं करूंगा, ऑन द डे की बात होती है, बट आई विल स्टिल बैक माय टीम." लाइक दैट्स ऑल आई एम ट्राइंग टू से.
And this shows the growth in you and all of us as a fan that we learned from 2023, because
Yeah, yeah.
I bet that Indian team was playing amazing. This team is playing is amazing. And who knows, if they continue to play like this, they'll play the final as well. But even before
Yeah,
the final, we'll be a bit more hesitant as compared to, we'll be confident, but not
yeah,
overconfident. And
yes,
that's why cricket is a great leveler. Like, it keeps us on the ground because we know we've seen things
yeah,
in the recent past which we don't
बिल्कुल.
want to go off the top. And the South Africa final as well was a lesson for us that, it was just the finest of margins that you won that game too, like from 30 of 30. So, what is the vibe right now in India? Is it similar to 2023? Is there a lot of people involved? I saw a lot of views in the India-Pakistan match, but and especially a lot of people in Colombo. So, are people excited watching the World Cup? Are people getting into it? And with the Super 8, do you expect that excitement to grow?
100%. But I think like as the knockout phases come, that's where the interest develops. When you see USA, Namibia, Netherlands, you more or less as a fan, not undermining, but you know the quality of your team. So maybe there'll be one eye. Pakistan ka match to sab dekhe hoenge, obviously because of the mother of all battles and all of that thing. But group stages kya hota hai? Haan, but this is expected India to. Haan, if India was in a tough position, then we'll all watch that game tomorrow, right? But India is right now easy cruising. It's Only people will be tuned into the Pakistan Namibia game because yeah, that's it's a knockout. So here, I think it's still relaxed, but the minute that every game starts counting, that is when every eyeball starts watching. And like you said, I think it's catching fire, dhire dhire. And once India climbs to that semi position, and if New Zealand is the one we're playing, or then we're going to be like, okay, here we go, 2019, here we go, 2023, here we go, like that. Those thoughts start carrying you forward, and as the fans, then they start coming out in here. Remember, there's always a one eye on the TV sets. I'm pretty sure in every aspect in cricket.
Yeah, and Pakistan, Namibia, your prediction for tomorrow, will we see a slip up from Pakistan, or will they cross the line? I feel that this is their pressure game. After that, they'll be a bit more relieved, and I think they'll fancy themselves in the Super 8s. But right now, this is a pressure game for them because it is a knockout.
I think yes, 100% is a pressure game. Like I said, if you look at the context of the World Cup, Namibia and Pakistan having a similar kind of a situation. Uh, I mean, Namibia did slip India as well. Pakistan, you got Abhishek, but both somewhere down the line, like they also have a Asman Tariq. Namibia also have their own Gerard Erasmus, but Namibia is a good team. They've got a couple of good batsmen. They've got Trumpelman. They've got a few good spinners that we saw even against India. They were keeping us tamed till like the 10th, 12th over. Acha tight lakke dale the. Obviously, that was probably a lot to do with the pitch. So if the pitch does a bit for Pakistan, and it'll also do a bit more for Namibia. And if Pakistan start to look, bhai, are yaar, atak raha hai ball, haibat agar Pakistan khale, then they're going to fumble and snowball. जो USA के against से कहते हम, they were fine, but then जब फील्डिंग में आप किसी मिड ऑन को ऊपर ला ले हो, मिड ऑफ को पीछे रख ले रहे हो, and you're missing up those kind of moments. That's what it is. But I would still say that I'm relatively putting Pakistan as favorites right now, because like they've already experienced the USA, they've experienced a lot of these kind of things that so they should by now be that mentally ready to face Namibia and get the job done. And I think Salman Aga is the one who's probably going to take a lot of the shoulder responsibility in this game on himself.
Yeah, we've already spoken about who we think the changes are, but do you think they're going to make the change? Will they drop Babar Azam for this game? Because there is rumors, heavy reports coming out of the Pakistan camp that Babar Azam might be dropped for the tomorrow's game, but he's also, I think, eager to play that game.
I think they will. That's a very difficult question, but I think they'll probably keep the same team. I don't know why. I think it's be a statement from every player.
They'll
That
keep.
way they'll probably keep the same team. This is what I'm just anticipating, but very like whatever आप जो बोले कि शाहीन को निकाल सकते, I do back those statements. This is just purely what I think what will happen tomorrow. If you ask me how change करना चाहिए, बिल्कुल change, but I
I
still
don't think
feel
so, yeah. Yeah.
I still feel like they should do all of this thing, but I still feel where you look at it from a player's perspective and their egos and stuff, I think they'll back their players. Like Mike Hassan and these guys will be like, "Khalas, like you guys have to show me what you're made of, maybe."
Yeah, 100%. If you see, actually, Pakistan have only lost one game, but that game that they lost to India, it feels like they've lost the World Cup, right? And that is the problem. They need to just understand that there's just one loss. They've won their other two games. They've
Yes,
beaten
exactly,
Netherlands, they've beaten
exactly.
USA. Yes, they were stressed out against Netherlands, but they've got the points now. They just have to look at this as another game for them to qualify. I know a lot of Indian fans already want Namibia to win, but let's see what happens, man. I think it'll be interesting. And if Pakistan do qualify, that Super 8, that group also will become very, very exciting
Interesting.
in terms of that. But Namibia have nothing to lose. They haven't won anything in this tournament so far. They've had a poor tournament, so they'll be looking to sign off in a big fashion as well.
Yeah, like USA in 24 Musawa, they had a talking point when they, beat, and USA might be the one to qualify
You
if
still
Namibia.
the talking point again if they're in 2026. Because if Pakistan do lose, it'll be USA going again ahead of Pakistan, and I think Pakistan will start to request, don't put us in this group, man, anymore. Then they will, like, you know how Indian fans saying, why are you putting them in the same group? They will say, don't put us in this group, especially if you're putting USA with us.
Like
Uh,
US.
but yeah, I think as well. I think I agree with you that Pakistan will probably go through because Namibia have struggled as well. But we'll get to that tomorrow. We'll have a better understanding of that. And if rain does play a part, then Pakistan will go through, like you reminded me,
Bilkul.
because extra point. So let's see. Hopefully, we get a good game of cricket.
Yes.
So far, it's been a great T20 World Cup. Today's game was the only one which was like properly rained out. But that's all right because Zimbabwe qualified because of that rain. So I think nobody
Yeah.
will come.
Yeah.
Anything else that you would like to add?
Yeah, I think it's a good Super 8 that's shaping up by three good oppositions. I mean, for India, irrespective of whoever's coming, it's a challenge for India. I think so. The other table, like you mentioned, New Zealand, England, that's been a good battle over the years. Sri Lanka has been making some crazy noise. I think they're now becoming a serious threat to a lot of the teams. Their spinning conditions, they've got Hemanta in place of Hasaranga. Those are good signs. Nisanka top order runs are always crucial for them. So they're looking like a force to reckon with. Alongside that, if Pakistan come, they've got a variety of bowler like Usman Tariq, who's been very spoken about, and credit to him, he's not done that bad as well. Now it's just the batting point for Pakistan, which is the most crucial thing. They need runs from the top. If Saim Ayub gets runs tomorrow, I think it'll be a very big game changer. Farhan Sabzade has got a run, but they need that too. Like what we said about Sri Lanka yesterday was like Nisanka should get runs and he got it. You see the major difference for Pakistan. They need some cushion from top. Then Aga and Babar, if Babar plays, they do what is status quo for them, what we saw in the America game. So I think that's how I'm going to look at it. Okay, I would right now say Pakistan might qualify tomorrow, but again, I can't say it with full conviction. And I feel like they will probably give you the same team on paper where everybody is saying do something. I think Pakistan will go like the other way around.
Yeah, so that was very, very good, man. It was good to discuss all this. Obviously, Australia is not there. They've been knocked out. Zimbabwe have gone through. Congratulations to Zimbabwe. We have the
Yes.
Super 8s as well, which will start on Saturday. There's only one game now, Pakistan, Namibia, which actually can impact the groups. Otherwise, everything else is sorted. Congratulations to all the teams who have made it to the Super 8 so far. And yeah, we'll catch you guys tomorrow. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Thank you, Fazbhai, as well. Make
Thank
sure
you,
you guys hit the
everybody.
like, subscribe button, and do comment as well below with your opinions. Take care, everybody, and catch you guys soon.